Welcome to Shomach Shav on the Daf. Your sponsor, Neshamos on behalf of Shalom Le'Abbas Yitzchok. We're holding over the Zara Daf Hey. The Gemara in the discussion, if Avosenu would not sin, would they have children or not? So the Gemara brings the Yossi that says in Ben David Ba, Mashiach will not come until the Neshamos that are in the Guf will come out. Meaning there's a place at Shamayim called the Guf, and all the Neshamos are there, and they all have to be born in order for Mashiach to come. So we'll learn now two nekudas about this concept. Number one, Toises, and neither Daf Yud Gimel Beis asks, that the Gemara tells us, for example, that Ilmalei Shomer Yisrael Beis Shabbosos Miyad Yunigolim. If Am Yisrael would keep two Shabbosim, right away there would be Geula. And the Chor Toises referring to many other places that we have, that if we do something, the Geula would come. So as Tais says, but what about all the Neshamos Shebeguf that they have to be born? How can Am Yisrael be Nigal earlier? So Tais answers, there will be multiple babies born at a time. That's like we had in Mitzrayim. So Yoldi Shisho Bekeresachat, the Lord had 6 children born at a time. So Goyim will speed up, so to speak, the amount of kids that were born in each Leida. But the Mashiach says that the answer of Tais is not enough, because it says Miyad Nigolim. Miyad means immediately. Mashiach can come any day. We believe in that. The Mashiach can come every single day. So if so, how can it be so fast? So the Mashiach says, B'doichak, you have to say, as the Medrash tells us, that once there was a Isha that gave birth to 600,000. Who was that? It was Moshe Rabbeinu, who's shackled to 600,000. So he says that's what would be the means that Baruch Hu will bring to the world people that are equal, that are equivalent to so many, and that's how you can bring Mashiach very fast. And many of the Mefarshim point out this Mashiach is still a little doichak, because according to that, you still have to have somebody to be born in order for Mashiach to come. So two other answers to explain this is, one is the Divrei Shol, is the Baal Asher Lo Meshiv, that he says in the name of the Arizal that all the Neshamos that come into the world now are all Gilguli Neshamos. And someone pointed out, look at the Zoyar, Pashas Kudei, Tafreishun Gimel Amud Aleph. There it says that there's no new Neshamos, there's no creation of new Neshamos since the time of Churban Beis Hamikdash. So the only Neshamos that come to the world, all because they're Gilguli Neshamos, they come back again and again. So with that, the Shalom Meshiv explains the Gemara that if Malay Chotu Loi Banu Loilam not come to the world, there will be no Gilgul Neshamos. And the Maskana of the Gemara that says Kimish Loi Banu Loilam means that right now Gilgul Neshamos, we sometimes every generation now has Neshamos Gedolos, have people that are very, very chashuv. Why? Because they're Gilgul of people that were in previous generations. But if there will be no Gilgul Neshamas, so any Neshama that would be born would be a very low Neshama, and the Doros will have no Gedolim, no Rabbanim, nobody chashuv in the generation. But Al Kolpanim, if we're saying that Mashiach would come right away, so there will be no more Gilgul Neshamas. So these Neshamas will not be, so to speak, recycled. And that's how Mashiach will come every day. That's the pshat of the Baal Asher Lo Meshiv. The Ein Eliyahu and the Ein Yaakov says another mahalach. And he says that really we have 2 times the Mashiach will come. We have Behitu Achishana, as we learned in Masechet Sanhedrin. So if Mashiach comes on time, he's not coming until all the Neshamas are born. But if Mashiach comes quickly, Achishana, he'll come before all the Neshamas are born. It will be expedited without all the Neshamas coming to the world. You can add to this Ein Eliyahu, we mentioned in Perek Chelek, the Vilna Goyim that learns that if the Mashiach comes faster, if he comes earlier, so it will be a Mashiach ben Yosef. It will be a different Mashiach. Mashiach ben David has a set time. Mashiach ben Yosef can come earlier. Putting that together, the Ein Eliyahu, it means if the Am Yisrael does tshuva and expedites the Geula, the one who comes is Mashiach ben Yosef. But still, Mashiach ben David has to wait until all the Neshamas are born to the world. The second nikud over here is what Toises asks. The Gemara says that everybody has to be born in order for the Guf to empty out. Why can't they be born through the Goyim? The Goyim will have children, and that will empty out the Guf. Says Toises that the Goyim were born from a different place. The Neshamas of Yisrael and Goyim enam beguf echad, not come in the same place. And remember, if Goyim were being born, that doesn't bring the Neshamas of the Guf out. A fascinating thing is brought down in the Tshuvas Bali at Toises. He says that sometimes the Malach HaMimuni al Ha'Royan, he brings children to the world. He sometimes does by mistake, he takes the neshama of a Jew and puts it in the guf of a Goy. And that's going to be the Goyim that come to Am Yisrael. And sometimes by mistake he takes a neshama of a goy and puts it into a guf of a Jew. And that's all the mishumodim that we have in Am Yisrael. Mashma a little bit that the Jews Baalei HaTosfos here disagrees with Tosfos by us, and the Neshamas all in the same place. Because if they're in different places, how does this Malach make a mistake? But Reuven Margolius sends us to the Zohar Chodesh at two different places. One is in Daf Yud Mudah Gimel, where there it says that the Goyim don't have the level of the Neshama of a Yid. The Neshama Kaddish is only by a Yid, not by a Goy. The Zara goes on and says there that when a Yid turns 13, that's when the Neshama Kaddish is given to him. And the Goyim don't have the Neshama Kadisha. And the Zohar Chodesh and Daf Ayin Ches Amudah Dalet brings that a Goy who is mekabel himself Sheva Mitzvahs B'Noyach, not to do over the Zara, he does get some kind of a Ruach and Nefesh Kadisha, and he gets a Chelik L'Olam Haba, but not together with Am Yisrael. He has his own Chelik. So from Sefer Zohar is Mashiach Mashiach Tosfos that the Goyim, it's a whole different part. They don't have the same Neshama as Am Yisrael. They don't have the same Chelik L'Olam Haba. They belong to a different place. Anyone who wants to join the Show Machshava email us to hotzagroup, please email showmachshava@gmail.com.